What's up, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, bringing you another live stream. I'm back at it again. Big shout outs to, first of all, the customers of the AfricanSuperstar.com. Please do head over to my website, check out my available goods for sale. We ship worldwide. I actually was with Eternal Blossom the other day. We picked up a parcel from the post office here in Ghana from the AfricanSuperstar.com. So, yes. Also, big shout outs to our members only who are designated by the circle next to their name, and all of the African Superstar music lovers and supporters of the music project. Today, I want to bring an Unpopular Opinions live. This is motivated by a few different things, and I'll get into it. So, first of all, when you come in, please make sure that you like the stream. You can also support the stream and leave your comments in the comment section so that I can respond to you. Okay. The title of this Unpopular Opinions Live is You Can't Kill Yourself. There's actually an Afrobeat song by a very popular artist named Tamaya, and the song says you can't kill yourself. And essentially what it means is you can't worry about things that are kind of beyond your control. You can't, stress about things that, you're powerless to deal with. And I received a phone call today earlier from a close friend that's currently in Turkey. And, their family is going through some stuff and it's putting a lot of stress on my friend. And, I thought about that. And then I coupled with the fact that for some reason, I'm always getting people's, unsolicited opinions about how I'm living my life, what I'm doing, and their thoughts and opinions. And I really just want to encourage you guys that you can't take on other people's issues and problems. The truth and the reality is that if you are not there, when your time comes and you're no longer there anymore, these individuals who depend on you and so heavily focus on you and, bring all their problems to you and all this stuff, guess what? They will live, they will survive, they will find another way to make it. Okay? When you have an infant child, that might be a suitable time when you're really, really concerned about the well-being of that child, because the child is totally dependent on you and cannot take care of themselves. Maybe also a situation like your parents are aging. Maybe they are, have health problems or, suffering from dementia. Okay, these kind of situations. But in large part, a lot of the people that are putting pressure on you for one reason or another, they will be fine. They will be okay. If you're not there and you're not available to help them negotiate their situations, they can manage it. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? All of us that are watching this broadcast, we're currently alive. But if we were gone, the world continues to go on. If for some reason we didn't wake up this morning, the day would still go on. Even people that would tell you, I can't live without you. I'll be devastated if something happened to you. Guess what they're doing? They have the potential to live without you. That's just the truth. So when you know that, you got to understand that you can't invest so much of yourself into other people's problems and their situations that it begins to weigh on you. Now, I know that society is always trying to put this pressure on people that are successful or people that have escalated in life. There's a saying, to whom much is given, much is required. But I think you as an individual kind of have to know when you draw that line, when you're getting way too invested in a situation, And I also encourage you guys, is your concern reciprocal? Some of you guys are moving heaven and hell and mountains and everything for other people, and they wouldn't even move, the microphone for you. You can't call them in your time of need. They're not good friends. They don't listen to you. There's nothing in it for you, but you're constantly pouring in that situation. You can't kill yourself, guys. Taking on people's problems and unnecessary stress will have an effect on you. It absolutely will. You're sitting there right now worried about other people's problems, worried about this, worried about that. Okay? You're taking it on. Okay? Some of you guys are so obsessed with everything that's going on beyond your own immediate realm. Focus on your realm. I'm very fortunate because at this time in my life, there's so many things that I just really honestly don't care about. Last night I was talking to another friend and he was telling me about poverty, and how poverty really affects him and how he feels sad and all this kind of stuff. And I said, look, okay, there are some things that will outlast your life. Huh? Some of you guys are taking on issues that have been going on for centuries. And you're taking on the burden of all of that stuff in your lifetime, knowing that it existed before you were even born and it will carry on after you're gone. If you know that, then why do you keep, exerting so much energy into something that will never change? This is one of the fundamental reasons why I left the US. I realized that racism was indigenous to that land. Racism has been existing on that land ever since people that did not originate from there got there. Okay, the Native Americans was living cool. They was living on the land. They was doing their thing. Okay, soon as the Europeans got there, all the problems started. Naturally, everywhere they go, problems start. So what that means is I realized that my lifespan, whatever that might be, I've basically estimated it will be less than a century because that's, statistically what we're working with here. I realized that my lifetime, as long as I remain in that environment, I will suffer from that, factor, because that factor is indigenous to the land. It's kind of like if you move to Antarctica and you hate cold weather, but cold weather is indigenous to that part of the world. So as long as you live there, you're going to deal with that particular element. Now, are you going to sit there and complain about the weather, knowing that you moved to a place that's Arctic and that's where it falls on the map and in its geography? Don't take on unnecessary strife and whatnot. To be honest, when you stop caring about other people's problems, it's so relieving. Honestly, it's so relieving. When you focus on yourself, your household, maybe even some people in your household, like your adult children and stuff, you just say, well, you know what? I'm going to let them go their direction in life. Because when you invest yourself so much into other people's lives, you don't have any control over their life. So the outcome that they are creating for themselves, maybe it frustrates you because it's not what you want for that person. When I look at my people, for instance, I wonder why they function the way they do. I wonder why they don't worry about self-preservation. I wonder why they believe in inclusion. I wonder why they let our enemies off the hook and don't require reciprocity. But I realize that that is an element that's going to exist among some of our people, period, forever. So me getting bent out of shape about the next man's perspective and the next man's life is not beneficial to me in any way. I don't have control over that situation. What I can do is exactly what I'm doing, which is providing resources, information, and an example. What the people choose to do beyond that is on them, and it's not my problem. Okay, I definitely have grievances with the way things are, but this is, the best way, in my opinion, for me to contribute to my community. I can't be next to them like that because I realize that many of them are very dangerous, but I can help from a distance, and this is my efforts to do that. I can't kill myself. I refuse to be a martyr for what other people are doing. And I hope you guys are hearing this message today. Big shout out to the African Superstar family. Please make sure you like the stream. I'm definitely going to come through and greet everybody. What's up, family? Also, in other news, have you heard my new song? Have you seen my new music video? Liar 2022. If you have not, go check it out. I released it exactly a week ago on my birthday, June 26th. It's on the community tab. It's on the channel, huh? It's available for download on streaming as well. Big shout outs to the African Superstar family. Hi, everybody. We got Mind, Body, and Soul TV there. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you guys. It's afternoon here in Ghana, but I do know it's morning over there in the U.S. So big shout outs to you guys watching me from overseas. What's up, Nikki? I see you there. Mind, Body, and Soul TV is explaining the code. Hello. Please make sure you like the stream, huh? Comment, leave me something. Say, hello, African Superstar. How are you today? Okay, mind your manners. Yes. Make sure you're subscribed, and you can also share the video if you so feel compelled. Big shout outs, S.A. Smith. I see you there. What's up, family? You know, this is what I really want to just communicate, because I see, you know, I have a good friend of mine, Monica. Big shout outs to Monica. She's here with me in Ghana, and we spend quite a bit of time together. That's one of my chill girls. Sometimes when we go out, we see things that we don't necessarily like. Obviously, as diasporans here, we hate to see that there are a lot of foreigners coming here, a lot of non-Black people here. We don't want them here, to be honest. Okay, we moved to Africa. A lot of us moved to Africa because we want to get away from non-Black people. Okay, we want to live in a Black majority. We know that there are certain problems that happen when they are in our midst. It's just a fact. Okay, you people don't want to call a spade a spade. There's never been racial harmony between non-Black people and Black people, ever. Never. Okay, so in our opinion, a lot of our opinions, Pan-Africans and pro-Blacks and, you know, diasporans that are moving here, we say, okay, you got your space, we got our space. So we don't necessarily like seeing them when we go out. That's just the honest truth. It gets Monica so riled up sometimes. She doesn't like it. But I tell her, look, you know, these are things that are beyond our control. Don't get yourself worked up about things that you are powerless to change, guys. Some people come here to Ghana and they complain about this and that. They complain about the pace of life here. You know, people mosey on and take their time. When you go out to eat, sometimes you might wait a while for food. You know, a lot of people don't really have urgency. It's laid back sometimes. Sometimes when you need to take care of business, something that you would, in your opinion, should be easy, should be able to be achieved quickly, it might take a bit longer. Okay, look, these are kind of the laws of the land. Big shout outs to the family. If you've ever heard this statement, let me see your number one. When you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. Some of you diasporians got to understand, we're coming to this land, okay? There's already people living here. Some things we're just going to have to get into lockstep, because some things are just part of how it is. Now, Ghana, for instance, is developing. Things may change, but you got to take it as it is for right now and just hope for the best, and also be a part of the progress. I mean, it's almost like people don't understand how things change. Things don't change just because you want them to. They don't even change because you pray. They change due to strategic steps that we're not implementing and we're not taking. So, for instance, if your big gripe here on the continent is customer service, how will it change unless there's some infrastructure to create the change? How will the education that our children receive change unless we change it? How will the promotion of Black families change unless we promote it? Hello? Hello? The effort that you're spending caring about erroneous things is wasted. All you're doing is riling yourself up. Shout out to the Black Americans who get so incensed by the violence and the police brutality and the hostility that they face on an every single day basis. All of that emotion is powerless unless you're implementing something that will create change. The protest is powerless. It doesn't affect them. How many times have we protested for the same cause? That's not it. You got to change course. Okay? And me personally, I feel like I want the suffering that I endure in life to result in something. You see, suffering in the West for change that is never going to come because the things we want to change, like I mentioned, is indigenous to that land. Okay? The answer may not be, let's try to change this from the inside out. There's another popular saying, you cannot dismantle the master's house using his tools. What that means is, in other words, in gambling terms, the house always wins. When you go to the casino, okay, the probability of you winning and walking out with a jackpot versus the probability of the house keeping your money. Okay, we are essentially the master's house. We're in America or the UK or Germany or wherever, Russia, China, whatever. We are a minority. Okay, we're utilizing the systems and tools that they've given us, that they've provided us. And those tools and systems are never, ever, ever going to give us the advantage in those environments. Period, point blank. You can't kill yourself. Some of you guys come on this channel and say, well, Gina, you should do this and you should do that. I'm not going to be a martyr for the cause. Are you serious? What about my life? What about my dreams? What about the things I want to do? For the other people that became martyrs, would they be martyrs again, seeing how our people continue to carry on? I understand this irrefutable truth. Okay? That some things are they're a condition of human life in our world. I cannot exert extreme energy on things that are not going to change. It's unwise. And it's unnecessary stress. So that's what I came to talk to the family about today. It's an unpopular opinion because we're always promoted to do non-productive behavior. We're always promoted to, be emotional. We're always promoted to be reactive to situations, not proactive, okay? Not attacking the problem at the root, not keeping it 100. Not being entrepreneurs, not being self-sufficient, not putting our energy in our homeland. We're always promoted to do non-productive behaviors. And then sit back and lament over the fact that nothing is changing. I choose to put my energy in avenues I believe will grant me change. Some of you guys have been watching me now for years, and you've seen all the things that I've done, that I've shared with the channel over the past several years. I moved out of the US in 2017. I would say at that point, that's when my YouTube started getting more frequent. Okay. Before that, it was a bit more sporadic. Okay. So a lot of you guys have seen many things that I've gone through. I haven't gone through them because of chance and because of prayers and wishful thinking. No. Everything that I've been able to accomplish up to this point is due to strategy and taking action. What so many of you refuse to do. And all the emotion that you are expending is really just a waste of time if you're not channeling it into something that's going to help you and benefit you. Period. This is something we need to know. This is something we should be communicating to our youth. Instead of letting them gamble with their life and hope for the best, we should tell them, hey, your life is going to be the product of your decisions. If you want a certain outcome, then you need to take strategic steps to produce that. Okay? It's not up to anyone, anywhere, and all of this stuff. It's up to you. It's up to the effort that you put in. Some of you guys right now claim that you want to come to the continent. But if someone were to look at your efforts, would they be able to deduce that you were serious about that? Some of you people say you want to lose weight or whatever. Would someone be able to look at your actions? Would that say, yeah, this person really wants to get fit? Some of you say that you're sick of racism. You say that you're sick of this and that and blah, blah, blah. You say you're sick of the cold weather and you're tired of police brutality. Does your actions align with that? Because if it doesn't, You're not serious. And everything that you're spewing is just talk. You know, and I got to call a spade because I see so much of it here and it's very annoying because I think a lot of our problems are very simple to fix. I really do. I believe that. You know, I believe that a lot of our problems are simple to fix, but because we spend so much time discussing the problem, it doesn't get fixed. Hold on just a minute. Get a call. Okay. Hello? Yes, have you arrived? Okay, I'm coming. Okay, guys, sorry. My live has to wrap up because my lunch that I ordered just arrived. But I think you guys get the gist of what I'm saying today, which is it's unwise. You know, it's unwise to be caring about things that you are powerless to change. You know, maybe the parties that you're trying to communicate with are not receiving the message. I will always say on this platform, you know, it's not my intention to be a million sub platform. Okay. Because I know the things I'm saying is not going to resonate with the general public at large. What I call people to do here, which is a call to action, many people don't want to do. You know, many people just want to complain about their circumstances, but still, you know, straddle the fence. I'm going to call you to actually stand on the things that you say and actually implement some kind of game plan to get them achieved. You know, because otherwise, whatever you're doing and saying is all in vain. So big shout outs to the African Superstar family. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't you know, I thought I would have a little bit longer. They really got here fast. I mean, which is amazing because normally when you order food, it takes a little while here in Ghana. So, but anyway, good shout outs to Bolt Food today. They did the damn thing. All right, family. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you again very soon. If you have not seen Liar 2022, please do that. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can always support the stream, support our projects. A lot of you guys did send me birthday gifts. I said thank you in a previous video, but thank you again because all those proceeds are going into you know, the music. We're trying to just kick it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm all about what I talk about. You know, if you're gonna be a music star, do the damn thing. Go hard. You know, go hard or go home. So that's what I'm doing. But I ain't going home though. I'm just gonna go hard. There's no go home is not an option. So anyway, big shout outs to the African Superstar family. I will see you guys all again very soon. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.